Okay, so I wanted to do a little follow up here. Just having some toast and some drink here in the morning, and well, I mean it's morning for me, but it's actually 1 o'clock in the afternoon here. Been a lazy bum today. I spent the other night just moving everything around. Day off work. I got my OBS studio working on my little Mac Mini over there, my M4. So I decided to give it a move around. If you're gonna see move around, ignore the shit pile there. We've got rid of the Mac Pro, 2013 Mac Pro. I kept my iMac over here, which is a 2017 with a 7700K i7, 32 gig of DDR4. I've upgraded the Fusion drive to a 1 terabyte NVMe with a 2 terabyte SSD SATA on top. So we're gonna look. This is what we got going. Got a little M4 guy here. So little M4 Mini here. Got my 17 iMac here. 13's no longer with us. And I do some other stuff. So for the other stuff, swing you around here. My Z240, and I got a Z2 G9 back there behind it. Uh-oh, your little flapper flip closed. But enough about that. I moved that here because I don't like the daily drive shoved up in my corner. I like the daily drive over here, and can put my two Macs side by side. I got a little wider place there, the way my desk kind of fits. This is two big IKEA tables, and the one overlaps the other one here, so it leaves me a narrower spot here, but I get the whole length of the table here. And this corner is used for all my Apple, excuse me, all my Apple base station time capsules, and I've got some stuff back there for that. I got my little server full of drives back there. So, I've got all that. So, my charging ports, my lights are right up over me here. So, which actually shine better there beside me if I'm there. So, yeah, that's, drinking a little pineapple juice stuff I get at Walmart. Pineapple mango. Pineapple mango. This stuff is just fire. Just fire. Absolutely. It's not bad either. So, it's what I'm drinking in my cups. I always have that stuff sitting around. But, back to this. Loving the iPhone 16e. Love it. I'm so happy I upgraded from my 14 to my 16e. And I know it doesn't have the camera or the bar at the top like the other one, but I didn't have that with my 14 because I didn't have the Pro or the Pro Max. I just had the 14. So I didn't want the SE because I felt like I would be going back with technology. But we're not, and I love this 16e. It's not like I'm going back like I did with my 14. Like I would have with the 14 to the SE, I guess I should say. I can't talk today. I think retardism starting to set in or something. I don't know. But I don't feel like I compromised from the 16 to the 16e. Whereas, like, if you drop down from the 14 to the SE back, I felt like there was more compromise without the Face ID and other stuff. And as far as this camera, this single camera on here, obliterates that iPhone 14 camera. It's glorious. This thing's fast. I love it. Only change I would have made. I'm up to 2 Mac Minis now, which one of them I run on this TV over here. That's the one with the Pro chip there. Base model's over here after I got that working. Only thing I would have made difference is the iPad. I did buy the 11th gen. But I bought it new, but I bought the base iPad here. I bought the A16. Oh, come on. It's not going to focus on the screen. But we'll pull up my model number here because I got my model. So let's pull up my model number here. What was it doing? Yeah. So this is what I bought. Let's see. Let's slim it down here. So that's what I bought, the blue one. Look good, you know. It's the latest gen. And it didn't break the bank. I mean, mine is 256, but still they don't break the bank. Now, that being said, I wish I had spent the money to get the one with the M chip, because I have never really used my older iPads for a whole lot. I used to use them for FaceTime, video chat. And my older one, and I may not just figured out how to do this, with my iPhone linked, okay? My iPhone linked to this thing. I could make calls. It would ring to my iPhone, to my iPad when my iPhone rang. And let's say my iPhone's back here charging and I'm up there. It rings to my iPhone and I could answer it from my iPhone or my Mac, my calls. But I notice now I can't do that. So I don't know why or what's not on this one. But I do love this little guy. Light years ahead of my old one, but by gosh, how old was that thing? That was a 5th gen iPad, and it was just a 64 gigger. So 64 gigs was not enough. Yeah. So that's my only caveats with this. Is very happy with the 256 in this, but I wish I had got like an M2 chip in the Air, at least stepped up to the Air. I could have probably sacrificed some storage to go to like an M chip. The M chips are so much faster that, oh my god, I wish that I had done that. But I hadn't test drove an M chip yet. And, you know, if you've never had filet mignon, peanut butter tastes just fine. Well, now I had the filet mignon and them little guys. Them little Mac Minis on either side here. Oh, wow. Yes. I love them. The only caveat being to that when I ordered 2 of them on my base model, because I was getting frustrated with my Pro, so I ordered another base one because I wanted it for a streaming machine. Still hadn't used them a whole lot for video editing yet. And see, I'm that type of person that I impulse buy stuff, which is absolutely horrible. We'll talk about that another time, but... And I was still using my iMac here and my Z440 with my 2699 V4 CPU, my 200 gigs of RAM, and I did something I didn't like. Whatever else. And all my SATA SSDs and my bi-verification card. Yeah, I got that thing stacked. And my Z2 Mini G9, my Z2 Mini G4, which I no longer have. I got rid of it in the Mac Pro when I upgraded to these M4 machines. M4 machines blew those 9th gen Intels out of the water. They were getting a little old. But, so, you know, there's that. But I wish I had got bigger storage in my base model. Then I would have actually gotten rid of my 17 with my 7th gen in it. So I could, and I would have kept the Mac Pro to stream on the TV and had 2 Mac Minis here. My only regret, otherwise, I have none. Don't really have any regrets on them. And my only regret on my iDevices is 2 things. One, camera is so ballin' on this. I wish I had got like a 256 instead of a 128. But my 14 was the 128. I never used all that. But I can see right now with this one, I love it so much more. It's so much better in every way than my 14. I mean, and I think the 14s are still retailing on Apple's website for about the same as these. I mean, let's look it up here, because I think they are. Let's see. iPhone. Ooh, they're not selling the 14 now. They were. There's the 16E as the 14 discontinued. Yes, they were. Okay. Interesting. But they were when I bought this. Anyone still selling the 14, or are they completely? But that's a 15 for $199. Amazon. There we go. Here's the 128. That's blue, but yeah, whatever. Mine's black. See, they're selling this for $549. Let's go back to Apple iPhone 16E. So freaking beautiful. Alright. There's my 128 gig. Got the black. Got the 128. I did get it unlocked. What are you doing to me here, Apple? That's it. This. I'll just do no trade yet. $5.99. Look, we are $5.49 right now on this. Save $80. And I mean, they're the same size of screen and all, but it sucks comparing in camera and stuff. So, 5.6. But of course, because it's Apple, we're not going to get the specs in the 16E. I mean, I guess they have reasons for that, but this is going to be Best Buy, but this is bringing up a 256 gig, which is... Oh, we do a 128. We do a black. $5.99 today. So why in the shit am I going to pay... What? 5... Oh, man. There we go. Life's hard when you're dumb. Life's hard when you're me. What does life have to hard? Why am I going to pay $50 less for an older technology phone and show full specs? It's a 2025 versus a 2022. 2532 1170. What's the full specs on this? Got me curious about that screen now. Same screen, I do believe. Yes. What has changed? Brightness. Oh, it may have at 1600. So it's not as bright as a screen. 10 times digital zoom. Oh, we don't have 10 times digital. We only have 5 times. See, this is where I'm talking about the camera. And of course, we got an A18 chip versus... It is not USB-C. It's still Lightning on the 14. I can prove it on my 14. Oh, this is my 16, but anyway. MagSafe charging. Let's see. We have MagSafe charging. I've never used the wireless charging. I'm not going to lie. So that's not something I was going to miss, but that might be something. It does not say. Up to 23 hours playback. Alright. We know all that. Ooh, iOS 16, so you're getting a lesser operating system. And you're getting an A15 chip instead of that gorgeous. So you're getting the A18 chip. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? So, that's just my thought. If you're looking at buying an iPhone, go at least for the 16. My thoughts on my devices and how my devices are going, and my regrets, which the only regret I have is not enough storage with my low-end one. Because like I said, I'd replace that, and the fact that I bought the shitty iPad. But that's not Apple's fault. I chose to buy the shitty iPad. I shouldn't have, but that new iPad is amazing compared to my old one, and the new M4 Mac, a million times more amazing than my old one. I mean, keep in mind, it's obliterating, and I want to tell you right now, the video card I have in this thing is a 16 gig. It's a 7800 XT, and it's 16 gig. It's XTX, and this and I've got the 22 core Xeon in there with a ton of SSDs. Wait, where did my one go? Oh, I don't have a drive letter on G. Where did G go? Where did G go? Drive letter. There G went. Wiped it out because I had some media on it. Anyways, with all these SSDs and NVMe's, which NVMe and NVMe, so NVMe and NVMe right here. There's two NVMe's and a byte verification card. The rest of these are SATA SSDs. Okay, these are SN770 Western Digital Blacks. I mean, it obliterates this little guy, and the fact that it obliterates that behemoth, it's a big old Xeon in there and all that RAM, absolutely impresses me. I mean, wow, Apple nailed it. So that's my final review and my final thoughts on my new Apple devices and new Mac Minis. If you have any questions, ask me. And yes, you should buy the Pro Chip Mac Mini. Just upgrade to the Pro. You get the memory, you get everything, and I'll catch you later. Y'all have a great day.